for Patricia Warnkin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Three point two, public comments on agenda items. Please sign up to speak. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to listen to public comment. Although state law does not require us to hold a public comment period, we have chosen to do so because we believe it's crucial for us to hear from our community members about their concerns and issues. The board is here to listen. The public comment period is not designed to be a debate or dialogue. Please do not expect the board to respond to your concerns and questions tonight. We take concerns and questions seriously and want to have sufficient time to process and research issues if need be. Any questions from the public should be submitted through the use of the public comment form, which may be obtained online or at the desk with the district clerk. We'll have the proper staff member get back to you as appropriate. I also want to point out that under the state and federal privacy laws, we are unable to address any comments or questions about specific students or school personnel. We should ask you to go through the appropriate administrative channels. A total of 30 minutes at the beginning of each board meeting is set aside to allow for public comment on agenda items only. Public comments at the beginning of the meeting is limited to only the items on the agenda. Please, persons who wish to participate in the public comment portion of the meeting are asked to provide their name and the specific agenda items about which they wish to speak. A sign-up sheet is located at the desk with the district clerk. Individual comments on agenda items limited to 3 minutes and are welcomed. In the interest of civility, if you wish to address items related to our school district that are not on tonight's agenda, another comment period is provided at the end of the meeting for that purpose. A second sign-up sheet is available for non-agenda items. In interest of civility and respect for different points of view, clapping, booing, or any disturbance or disruption during the public comment period is not permitted. Are there any comments from the public? Is there a sheet? Hello? And nobody? Okay. Seeing none. 4.3 Board Achievement Award. Did I skip something? Oh, I'm sorry, I did. I apologize. Superintendent report, please. Oh, better yet, communications announcements received by the Board of Education. I want to proceed, go faster. Marie? Almost a Mary. Marie?
Mary McGeary over here. No, I'm just kidding. Marie Johnson. We were lucky enough to attend with quite a few members of the board, Dr. Bonk, Renee Harris, Richard Zipp, the 40 under 40 presentation for Melanie Pagano. I've had the pleasure of dealing with her in her job on several occasions, and she's extremely professional, and I just absolutely love her work. Also, I've been able to attend several games. I know.
You mean you didn't hit them?
No,
you actually attended them?
I attended them, and most of them were senior nights, which has been great because I get to go see all the seniors in their last games. Lacrosse, I was able to go to lacrosse boys. I'll be attending lacrosse girls this week, and then also tonight I was able to go to varsity boys, which was both John Jay and RCK, and also the girls softball varsity. So it's been very pleasant, and we've had quite a few fun things going on in the district. The year is winding down, so the events are wrapping up for us big time.
Cheryl?
I would like to say that I also had the opportunity to attend the 40 under 40 celebration, and I'm very impressed with Mrs. Pagano, and Trustee Johnson and I had the honor of sitting behind her family through the ceremony. I also have come here directly from the senior nights for RCK baseball and softball, and got to see our John Jay team play the Ketchum team. I also want to express my gratitude to Mr. Nori and Mr. Mack from Evans Elementary School. Evans had its first drama club play in how many years, Trustee Johnson? In 12 years. And since I was out of town last week, I wasn't going to be able to see the performance. And Mr. Nuri and Mr. Mack allowed me to come here to see them in their first full-length rehearsal, the first time the children were on this stage. So I got to see, you know, all those expressions of wonder when they actually had the experience of being on stage here. And I thoroughly enjoyed their performance.
Mr. McFarland?
I had the great opportunity to attend Roy C. Ketchum's senior prom, which was blanketed under the sea on Sunday, April 30th. It was a great event.
They let you in?
They actually did let
Even
me
though
in,
you're
yeah.
underage?
Yeah. Well, they said I just had to be over 21, that's all. But it was a really good event. It was a way for RCK, David Seib, and Darlene Sekla to give back to the seniors of this community. I was so impressed with all the people that donated gifts, donated food, and everybody in the staff that helped and communicated with that. I also was in attendance with our president, Mr. Lumia, and of course, our vice president, Peggy Keller.
Mrs. McFarland had the most food.
So I just wanted to thank everybody on the staff.
From what I understand, Trustee McFarland had the most food of everybody on that side of the table. Not necessarily from here on over, just to clarify. I wanted to mention that event. Also, I did not attend, but my parents did and had a good time. And in addition to everything that Trustee McFarland said, also want to recognize the students that did a lot of the setup the day before and were involved. A great reflection of the Ketchum community and their respect for members of the greatest generation. I also wanted to mention and acknowledge awards won by our music program in Boston. Congratulations to Director King and our music faculty. I also wanted to make mention of our athletic teams and their excellent both academic and athletic performance. Want to make sure I get the GPA correct, but we had too many teams to mention when the athletics teams of the distinction of New York State Scholar Athlete recognition. But the GPA of our district-wide unified basketball team was 96.98, and they had 19 individual award recipients. We could go on and on about our athletic teams and their performance, both on the field, in the community, and most importantly, given that this is a school district, in the classroom. I also just wanted to make mention of the fact that if you're a proud parent and are listening to this, for all of our extracurricular activities throughout the district, be they musical or be they athletic or whatever the nature of the extracurricular activity is. I think the relationships and the lifelong friendships that our teenage students, only because of their age, don't have the opportunity to understand and reflect upon is really enriching to our community. So congratulations to everybody across the district. Thank you.
Jimmy?
Thank you, Mr. President. You guys mentioned the food at that event, and it sparked a memory that last Friday, was actually National School Lunch Heroes Day. So I want to acknowledge all of our school lunch heroes in the Wapanger Central School District. Everyone that, pitches in to make lunchtime, breakfast time, good for our students. The cooks, the cashiers, the folks that clean, the folks that stock, everyone from the Food and Wellness Committee Assistant Superintendent Dinky, and the entire team. I just want to acknowledge them for what they do every day to bring nutritious school lunches and breakfast to our kids. So thank you.
Peggy?
Yes, at the senior prom, I talked quite extensively with your father. He's a very interesting person.
There's no way to speak with my father other than extensively.
And I even got to line dance with some ladies who are older but much better at it than I am. And I would like to stress that Melanie Pagano was in the name of the event 40 under 40, one of only 40 people in the entire county of Dutchess who were so recognized.
Oh, absolutely. I'm always the last one, so I better recognize.
I'm just going to recognize Dr. Bonk and the staff on the great. I know he's going to elaborate. Hopefully, he will on the WCSD budget newsletter. If you didn't get an opportunity, look at it, read it twice. Once you do, I think everyone will value the community, the staff, the students, and all the administrators for what they do. There's a lot of activity in here. I know we live busy lives, but we could capture it all in the budget newsletter for this year.
Well said, everyone. And last but not least, I want to congratulate to the 143 Van White students for being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. Congratulations to behavior interventionist, as has been mentioned, Melanie Pagano, for being recognized by the Dutchess County Regional Chamber of Commerce for her passion for supporting students with special needs. Congratulations to Melissa Bean, Associate Study Teacher at Ocho Rio Authoritative High School teacher, for being honored at the Disney Imagination Campus in Anaheim, California, for bringing creativity and imagination to life to the curriculum. The Wabash Central School District will offer students a K-6 and K-6 opportunity to attend a 2-week and a summer program focused on building skills in English language, as well as arts and mathematics. I hope many students take an opportunity to attend. Congratulations to the Wabash Central School District Music Department for being recognized by the National Association of Music Merchants for Best Communities for Music Education Award for 2023. Congratulations to John Jay, as already been said, the John Jay Concert Band, Symphony Band, and String Orchestra for taking first place at in Boston at the Festival of the Tours. This past weekend, moreover, Chamber Orchestra also took first place in Best Overall Orchestra and Pretty Corps Award for being the most polite, best behaved ensemble at the festival. Last Thursday at the Wapacha Rotary Club, honored the following Wapacha students, both Dr. Bunker attended, Drew Lyons from RCK, Dale Ross from Wapacha Junior High, Patrick Fitzsimmons from Chief Road, Dylan Alvarado from Myers, and Rockwell Bossman from Evans. Each student received a gift certificate to the Longhorn Parties, Barnes & Nobles from the Rotary, and a certificate from the town of Wapacha Supervisor Dick Thurston and the village of Wapacha Mayor Kevin Huber. The board thanks the Wapacha Rotary for honoring these students. Congratulations to all. Congrats to the Wapacha Boys and Girls crew for winning the Dutchess Cup Championship. Lastly, congratulations to RCK Girls on track and field for placing second in the race at the Oval Office Invitational. With that being said, I hope everybody. One more. Maria has one more. Go ahead,
Okay,
Maria.
we both missed this one. It was the girls golf varsity. It's a co-team with both John Jay and RCK on it. It's a co-team, and the girls golf varsity clinched their league championship this past week. So.
Congratulations. So they're now going in the order that things come up on the agenda. The next item on the agenda is the superintendent report. So Dr. Bonk, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, President Lumia, members of the Board of Education, and members of the public. I have a few announcements this evening. As Trustee Odoms indicated, you should have all received the WCSD budget newsletter. Moving forward together, the highlights of the 23-24 school budget. Please remember that the budget vote is next Tuesday. In addition to that, I need to thank one of our board members this evening who is being awarded from the New York State School Boards Association. Marie Johnson is being recognized for program acknowledgments for school board members who strive to continually expand their governance, knowledge, and skills. The Board Achievement Award is being given to Trustee Marie Johnson in recognition for her participation in the New York State School Boards Association Leadership Development Opportunities, totaling 75 points. Congratulations, Ms. Johnson.
As Trustee Spencer indicated, last week was School Lunch Heroes Week.
As Trustee Spencer indicated, last week was School Lunch Heroes Week. And it's important also to recognize this week, we have Teacher Appreciation Week, and we have School Nurse Appreciation Week. This is just one time that we thank our staff who continuously goes above and beyond for all of our students. I believe that these daily or weekly recognitions should be continuous recognition for the job that they do for our community. So let's congratulate all of them. At this point in time, I would like to recognize 4 students from John Jay High School: Anish Ann, Joseph Mara, Nash Pillai, and Ram Snow. They are John Jay High School students within the Wappinger Central District who submitted a winning project to Congressman Pat Ryan. I would like to thank John Jay High School teacher Jocelyn Humphreys for all of her work in inspiring and motivating these students. And Mr. Schouten, I believe you have a video. I also want to thank Congressman Ryan for sponsoring this as well.
Nothing, I'm just mold, like.
Hi, my name is Raheem, and with the help of Anish, Joey, and Nash, I present to you our app, Progress in Congress. Progress in Congress allows users of all ages to find and track congressional bills. Users can do this in one of 2 ways. The first way is by clicking the Find Bills tab, and here, users will be able to browse through bills through specific subcategories such as latest, taxation, economics, commerce, military, politics, immigration, and health. Another way that users could find bills is by searching in specific keywords. Users could do this by typing in words such as America. And whenever I typed in America, I'm shown bills that have the specific word America in them. If I click on this one, American Energy for American Consumers Act, I'll be able to see who introduced the bill, the last action of the bill, the specific committee, a quick summary of the bill, and a timeline of the bill. And most importantly, users are able to follow bills by clicking the Follow Bill button. Another important thing that we decided to integrate within our app is the ability to contact representatives. Users do this by clicking the Contact Representatives tabs and just typing in their zip code. For example, my zip code is 12533. And when I do this, I notice that my representative is Sean Maloney, so I just click on the About. And if I scroll down, I'll be able to see a link to his website, his recently sponsored legislation, and his co-sponsored legislation. Now, I'll be passing it on to Joey for him to tell you guys more about the coding aspect of our app.
We use the official congressional API to get the latest data on congressional bills and members. Still, we moved it into our own MongoDB database as it was easier and faster and enabled us to perform more complex queries search. We linked our database with the zip code API available at whoismyrepresentative.com to allow users to find their local representatives based on zip code. We used React.js to create our user interface in conjunction with Next.js, which allowed us to use both server and client-side rendering. This allows our site to load faster for the user by pre-rendering on the server. Finally, we used Tailwind CSS to style our site because it makes responsiveness easy. Our site looks great on all screen sizes, from mobile to ultra-wide monitors. In addition, we support light and dark modes, reading from the device's system preferences to deliver the best experience possible. We hope through communication with our local communities, we can bring a brighter tomorrow.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your web. So before I conclude, again, I need to thank our students at John Jay High School and the projects that they were involved in. And I'm very proud to recognize them here this evening. In addition to that, just a reminder to our community, the annual, I believe it's the 73rd Annual Festival of the Arts, will be held this Saturday. And according to the meteorologist, it looks like a rain-free day as of now. I hope I didn't jinx it, but it looks like it's going to be a wonderful day from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock in the afternoon at Mizzier Park in the village of Wappingers Falls to come out and view the fine artwork that has been done by our students, as well as listen to some musical performances and just enjoy the day and be proud to be a part of the Wappinger Central School District. And with that,
One last comment. I'm quite impressed by the code that these kids had to write in order to create what they just did. Quite impressed. So congratulations to the 4 students. With that being said, 5.01 consent agenda resolution. Does anyone want to remove anything from the consent agenda? Seeing none.
Resolved that the Board of Education does hereby approve the following consent agenda items as stated. 5.02, 5.03, 5.04, 5.05, 5.06, 5.07, 5.08, 5.09, 5.10, and 5.11.
Motion, Marie, second. Peggy, all those in favor? Unanimous. New business 6.01, approval of bid awards 2023 district-wide renovation phase. Peggy?
Whereas the Board of Education Board of the Wappinger Central School District advertised for bids for the 2023 district-wide renovations, Phase 1 project, and whereas bids for the project were advertised on April 14th, 2023, received and publicly opened and read aloud on April 26, 2023, in accordance with Section 103 of the General Municipal Law, and whereas the district's architect, Rhinebeck Architecture and Planning, P.C., a Weston and Sampson company, based on their investigation of the bids and bidders, recommends that the board award the contract to the lowest responsible bidders. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Wappinger Central School District take the following action. 1. Based on the recommendation of its architect, the board hereby award the contracts for the project as follows. Contract S.1, site work. Contractor, Cerrone Construction Incorporated, Brewster, New York. Base bid amount, $2,498,834. Alternate number 2, $39,716. Alternate number 3, $124,330. Total award, $2,662,880. Contract JW.1 General Work. Contractor, Perotti Corporation, Harrison, New York. Base bid amount, $1,125,295. Alternate number 7, $269,700. Total award, $1,394,995. Contract R.1 Roofing Work. Contractor, Greenwood Industries Incorporated, Worcester, Massachusetts. Base bid amount, $217,000. Alternate number 9, $246,000. Total award, $3,463,000. Contract P.1 Plumbing Work. Contractor, Southeast Plumbing Corporation, Brewster, New York. Base bid amount, $106,638. Total award, $106,638. Contract HM.1 Hazardous Materials Work. Contractor, ACA Environmental Services Incorporated, Elmsford, New York. Base bid amount, $398,435. Total award, $398,435. Be it further resolved that the aforementioned contract award is subject to the execution of a written contract and the supplying of all insurance certificates and performance and labor and material payment bonds in the form and in accordance with the terms and conditions prescribed in the project manual, originally dated September 30th, 2022, after review and recommendations by the district's attorneys and its other consultants.
Motion. Peggy, second. Eddie, all those in favor? Unanimous. 6.02, rejection and re-advertisement of bids for HVAC and electrical work regarding 2023 district-wide renovation, Phase 1.
Whereas on April 14th, 2023, the Wappinger Central School District, the district, advertised bid specifications and general requirements for its 2023 district-wide renovations, Phase 1 project consisting of improvements to and reconstruction to all of its buildings and sites, including original equipment, including building repairs, roof replacements, pavement replacements, heating, ventilation, electrical and systems upgrades, life safety improvements, renovations, salt shed replacement, and infrastructure replacements, the project. And whereas the district received competitive bids for HVAC and electrical work in connection with the project, which were publicly opened and read on April 26, 2023. And whereas pursuant to the project bid documents, the district has sole discretion to reject any and all bids and to advertise for new proposals if, in its opinion, the best interest of the district will thereby be promoted. Whereas, after careful consideration and analysis of such bids, the architect and district administration are recommending that the HVAC and electrical work bids be rejected and rebid because the bids significantly exceed the construction cost estimates of the project scope of work. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Wappinger Central School District rejects the bids received for HVAC and electrical work on the project and authorizes its architect to revise and reissue new project bid documents and to inform all bidders that such revised project bid documents will be re-advertised for bid.
Second, Marie. All in favor? I'd like to compliment the people on the Capital Improvement Committee, Eddie, our Mike McFarland, Marie Johnson, for doing very good work on rejecting this particular bid. They're very studious, and I'd like to compliment all three of them. With that being said, 6.03, standardized resolution regarding Unilog's boiler realo burners.
Be it resolved that the Board of Education of the Wappinger Central School District determines that it is in its best interest to standardize Unilux boilers and Riello burners as its heating equipment for the following reasons. 1. The district currently utilizes 18 Unilux boilers in 9 separate school buildings and 5 Riello burners in 3 separate buildings, and the standardization of such equipment will provide greater efficiency and economical savings to the district in performing repairs, installing replacements, and eliminating the stockpiling of replacement parts from various manufacturers. And be it further resolved that the Board of Education of the Wappinger Central School District directs that Unilux boilers and Riello burners be specified in any future bid specifications that will require repairs, renovations, or improvements of the heating systems at district-wide facilities.
Motion. So, okay, Mike, and second? Keith. Sorry. Okay. All in favor? Unanimous. Oh, you have a question? I'm sorry. My apologies. Go ahead, John.
Well, since it's already been unanimously approved.
Unimportant,
Since it's just a comment, I'd like to note that I in particular, and I'm assuming everybody else because we're in favor of this, was glad to see this effort to look ahead and to keep the fiscal well-being of the school district and the taxpayer dollars that we're charged with protecting in mind, when it could be just as easy to continue to repair units and look at things individually rather than more holistically. And I just wanted to make that comment and note my personal appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you, John. 7.01. I'm sorry, another comment? You sure? Jim, I'm waiting. Okay. 7.1, board members may request additional agenda items. Any additions to the agenda? None. 8.01, communication from the public. Please come forward if you have any. Does that make a motion to adjourn? Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I hope he signed up. There's a sign-up sheet? Okay. That's all right.
Hey guys, I am, is this working? Yep. I'm a resident. I'm also an employee of the school district. I'm a school bus driver. And,
Kim, what's going on?
yes, and social interaction and teamwork, something the special ed community truly needs to continue to grow. The coaches, Ms. Walsh and Perry, along with the student coaches, are all wonderful with all the students. The students love them. I said your attendance as president at the general, junior varsity and varsity games. I don't know if you've ever, went to any of these games, but I think you'll find that these athletes really are out there and they're performing their hearts out, physically and mentally. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting. And, if you can attend, that would be great. There's a game. They just had a game tonight. They beat Arlington. Last week they beat Newburgh. And there's a game at John Jay this coming Wednesday. I know it's early. It's 4:30. I can barely make it with my schedule running from here to there or wherever the games are, but I make part of it when I can. So thank you for, supporting it because it's really important to them. There's a lot of kids. There's 45 kids signed up on the basketball team. I think they need 2 teams, but they don't have enough coaches. But thank you.
Ms. Mastromano, thank you for your comments.